Oh, Scouts! Oh, Scouts! Ready for your song about President Trump?
Yay! Yay! Ready, be dropping a beat that's it. We're gonna rap about a president, sex is this. You call women
Well, aren't they adorable? Guys, here's another video the Leftists put out. They did this thing a while back that was like hashtag FckH8, which, you know, says fuck hate. I hate using that vulgarity, but that's what they use. They use vulgarity because they don't have an agenda. They don't have any policies to push, so they exploit little children. And the worst part is they exploit minority children. And they've exploited minorities forever, but now they're using children to push an agenda that is anti-children as it gets. It's all very adult content they're pushing, and it's so disturbing. And it just shows how weak the left is, how weak their ideology is, how degenerate they are. And just watch the rest.
We're gonna rap about a president, sex is this. You call women fat pigs, so no respect. Try to grab my pussy, you're gonna get wrecked. Couldn't Planned Parenthood, health care, and it didn't work. Fuck the fucked up hair.
So who was the marketing genius who said, look, I think the way we are going to win as progressives and Democrats is to get a bunch of children, put them in pussy hats, and have them say all kinds of vulgar words in a rap song with an old white granny, you know, sort of orchestrating the whole thing. Isn't that sort of symbolic of what the Democrat Party's become, especially with Hillary Clinton, the old white granny who manipulates stupid young people and exploits minorities? You know, it sort of speaks for itself there. Anyway, of course they're attacking Trump's hair too, you know, because, I mean, look, the guy's got hair and it looks weird, so let's go after it. Because, you know, if we can't call him racist and make fun of his hair, what else do we have?
You're gonna get wrecked. Couldn't Planned Parenthood, health care, and it didn't work. Fuck the fucked up hair.
You said it, ladies. You gotta treat them like shit. Choose rapist, sex, assault culprit,
and take away a woman's abortion right. That makes place war rich. I'll take it down in a fight. Like Princess Leia choked out Jabba the Hutt. The Women's March showed women's mouth can't be shut.
Weird. Anyway, they call it Trump's agenda effed up. How? Tell me, little children gurus, how is Trump's agenda effed up? Putting America first, that's bad? You know, my daughters live in America. I want America to be put first. My daughters, who are not much different from these girls, except not as brainwashed, you know, I'm going to put their needs first. Trump not wanting to import actual rape culture like Obama did and the Democrats want to, that's effed up. You should be happy that Trump's actually vetting people coming into this country. You don't wind up like Europe. Look how women are being treated over there right now. Then they bring up Elizabeth Warren. Really? Elizabeth Warren, what has she ever done for women? What has she done ever? Besides pretending to be Native American, you know, the left talks about cultural appropriation like it's a bad thing. Cultural appropriation is like me liking bagels, you know? It's not a bad thing. It's just life. It's normal. Cultural misappropriation is a bad thing. And that's what Elizabeth Warren did. She misappropriated a culture to get ahead in life, ahead of people that she claims to champion. Anyway, this video just gets worse from here.
That can't be shut. Super talent. Fraudster, racist, sexist, not my opponent. Yeah. Bullshit, racist, Muslim ban. You love the Nazis and the Ku Klux Klan.
while stopping immigrants that you hate and berate. Is racist ignorance. Don't make America great.
Wow, racist, sexist, KKK, anti-immigrant, and they show this phony Trump next to a little KKK guy. You know, how is it they fit so many Democrat tropes and you know, Democratic Party talking points into one video? It's amazing. That grandma is so freaking creepy. She is a freak. What? You know, this video is already creepy. It's so degenerate and disgusting, and it's exploitive. You know, but the fact that they put that granny in there, it just kicks it up to a whole nother level of creepy, which I like. That's fine. It makes my points very easy to make. The fact is, they use these terms to call Trump, you know, a racist, sexist, anti-immigrant, because they can't actually make a video about policy. But I can't help but think, these girls earlier were talking about Planned Parenthood and how Trump is anti-choice. You know, here's the irony in that. These girls would all be aborted fetuses if Planned Parenthood had their way. If women had their choice, these beautiful children would not be able to be exploited, and made into, characters in a rap video against Trump. Because Planned Parenthood from its inception is actually racist. It was actually, anti-immigrant. It was created as a eugenics program. From Bill Gates Sr. all the way back to Margaret Sanger, the heads of Planned Parenthood have been extreme eugenicists, celebrated by Nazis. People like Adolf Hitler gave Planned Parenthood awards. These are disgusting people in a disgusting organization, and these kids do not know how evil this agenda they're pushing actually is. And it makes me sick.
Pussy Scouts starts with backwards side. We're future boss bitches, and we drop the mic.
PussyScouts.com. The pussy hat emerged in the Women's March as a powerful symbol of the fight for equality. Get your hat or get involved with the cause and get a shirt. Girls just want to have fun, to mental rights. This is what a feminist looks like. PussyScouts.com.
Ugh, that grandma's so creepy. Future boss bitches, more like future blue-haired bimbos. Guys, this is such a joke. Feminism, it's all about cultural destruction. It's all about cultural Marxism and taking the West down a notch. Maybe back in the 1920s and back in suffrage times, it was about helping women. But those women back then would bitch slap the hell out of today's feminists. Because those women back then were patriots and they loved America and they were all about the traditional family. And feminists now are about destroying the traditional family. And this comes straight from cultural Marxism, people like Theodore Adorno. But really, civilization is built around monogamy, or strong civilizations are. A researcher named J.D. Unwin, who was an archaeologist back in the 1930s and 40s, he wrote a book about societal decline and the liberation of women sexually. He talked about how monogamy built civilizations strong because sexual energies were being used in the pursuit of science and innovation. And he talked about how when societies became more, liberal as far as sexualization goes, they would go into decline. And we're seeing that now. There's no argument about this. So, and he got that from Freud, who said that, all societal pursuits come from men pursuing women, the masculine pursuing the feminine. Take it that what you will, but this video just shows you how degenerate the whole agenda is.